Today we're going to show you guys why 1/1 counters just might be one of the scariest archetypes moving forward in Standard. Alright guys, we've got a really sweet list for you today in the colors of bans. We're doing some counters and we have early access to the Outlaws at Thunder Junction for you today in the early access streamer event. So we've got a full-on account here with every card we could ask for, and we made this really sweet counters deck for you. Now, it works very similar to the counters deck we've played in the past not too long ago. It has things like the Prodigy to draw us a bunch of cards by taking counters off of it. But we've got a ton of new cards I need to go over here, which are really sweet. We've got the Bristle Bill, which has a landfall mechanic. Haven't seen that in a minute, but you do the landfall mechanic to get 1/1 counters placed onto any creature you want. But most importantly, for 5 mana, you can double all the 1/1 counters on all your other creatures, which is absurd late in the game. And then we've got the Ornery Tumblewag, which is a card that works really similarly to the Veteran that we had in the deck before. Every turn, it just gives that 1/1 counter to all of your other creatures. But I really love to saddle this thing for 2, and then you can double the counters on another creature, which is really, really good. Even itself, it can be doubled, which is really cool. And then we've also got the Hydra. Now, the Hydra is interesting because if it dies, it creates some extra, value for you on the field by creating these treasures based on its power. But it can also be put into the battlefield for X amount of counters onto it, which is very helpful to make it a very flexible play for our builds. And it has haste, which means that it can attack immediately, and with the vigilance is also really, really nice. The other 2 cards we have here today are a flex play with the spree cards. We've got the requisition raid, which can blow up enchantments and artifacts, pretty helpful sometimes. But really, we're going to be looking to put 1/1 counters on all of our creatures at a single time for a simple 2 mana. And then Trash the Town got us out of a lot of pickles today. This thing absolutely helps us close out games because it can flash in 2 more counters on a creature. It can give trample to something that's absolutely massive that doesn't currently have trample. So this card's very, very helpful to surprising the opponent and just closing out games. Of course, we got the Brawler and Gala Greeters. And then lastly, a sweeper protection with the mutation, which is a counter spell and also can put counters on our things as well. Really fun deck though, guys. We got to play a lot of really cool content creators in this one, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna jump right into it. We'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're taking a look at some brand new cards. Our opening hand here does not look very good, unfortunately. We're gonna have to mulligan that one away. Up against Malone as well. Yeah, I like this hand. Blue. Okay, so we'll drop this and we'll say go. Let's do it. All right. Let's get this down. Brawler on 2 looks pretty good. I'll need to find a few more creatures here though if we're gonna get rolling here. We do have enough mana to work with. We've got some good instant and sorcery speed type cards here to answer some problems. Up against Jund. Okay. Add 1 mana of any color. Whenever you commit a crime on tap bandit. Okay. All right, we got a really good card there off the top here. Tumblewag is sweet. We're gonna go ahead and pump this, pump that. We attack. Let's go. All right, so whenever they commit a crime, they're gonna untap this bandit. Triggers only once each turn, so they're definitely gonna be running some kill spells here, which is unfortunate. I don't have my counter spell in hand yet. Okay. Let's saddle this bad boy. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, that's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool combo right there. I haven't even hit that yet, so I'm actually really excited to see that go down. And then we've got the Wandering Emperor, which is really nice. Whenever it enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That's cool. I like that. I like that it can be, put into a zone here to be plotted for free later, so you can access that mana for a bigger spell. Pretty cool. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Okay, so then they mill 7 cards. Don't love that. Don't love that for us. Terror of the Peak. Nice. They draw a card. Let's play it out and see what we can do here. Let's add some more counters. I mean, let's just pump the whole field here.
Remember your training.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we're full send and then give what? Give the trample. It's not a terrible idea. I don't know. I didn't really do the math on it, but let's find out if it works out for us here. Yeah, let's just do... Let's do trample. Yeah, let's do the trample. Okay, so how much is the trample going to cost us here? If we do trample and 2 1/1 counters. Let's do that. Let's go! Very nice. Okay, so it gains the first strike, the trample, it gets the counters, and then, yeah, Brawler gets to trample. I mean, that's some really good stuff right there, man. Oh, super powerful 1/1 counter stuff. I hope I don't screw this up. I'm gonna mess up some of these plays down the road. All right, that was a good first game. Let's see here. Opening hand not really keepable because of the mana, so we'll send that away. This is a little bit better. Yeah, I can keep this. I'll probably drop this. Actually, no, the mutation's probably the card I'm going to be less likely to play here. All right, let's go ahead and drop land, say go. We're not going to be able to play the Hydra until next turn. If we want to play it, we got to play it next turn. All right, we see up to 5 colors already. Glimpse the core, grabbing a forest, sure. Do this for 1. Attack. I don't really know what we're looking at here yet. Obviously, we've seen just a glimpse of the core with a lot of different colors. We don't see any swamps though, which is not super crazy. I mean, it's probably going to be what is it, Atraxa? Oh, there's a swamp. Okay. All right. Let's go here and here. Keep on going with that Hydra. It does turn into treasure for us down the road, which is really nice. Plus, I'll need to be able to saddle for 2, so getting that to 2 is important. But it looks like we got another one here too, so I'll be good to go. All right, I'm really worried about Sunfall, and now it's like I've already darn it, dude. I don't know what to do here. Maybe we just go look to draw some cards. I can't really afford to commit any more creatures onto the battlefield because if I do, Sunfall is just going to eat us up. Leyline Binding. Darn. I wish I could have done this. I guess this is fine. All right, let's try to do this again. Man, dude, I really just want to... Yeah, I'm going to have to try. Let's see what happens. All right, it looks like it lands. That's good. Looks like it lands. I've got the Wandering Emperor in case they do end up sweeping our board here. Nothing? That's kind of odd, right? That's kind of odd, right? I'm going to try to close the game out here.
got the edge in this fight.
All right, we put a 1/1 counter here and here, and we attack. Double those counters. All right, let's go. We got it. I was really afraid. I was really afraid there. I thought for sure Leyline Binding, Sunfalls, anything like that was going to come down, but we never saw it. So that's good. I mean, once we stopped seeing a priority hold and we saw the pass of the turn, I was pretty confident to kind of commit there and overcommit, but it was a bit scary. Okay, what do we got here with this opening hand? We got Gala Greeters and the Bristly Bill, so the 2-mana land, or the 2-land hand isn't the worst thing in the world, but hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt, 'cause I got 2 expensive spells here. All right. Oh, Yellow Hat. That's not good. That's not good. All right, we get a Mardu build going here. Oh no, Atraxa again. Atraxa. I've been seeing a lot of Atraxa today, man. I might need to get some graveyard hate, man. If I go for a graveyard hate deck, that might actually end up being pretty good. Did we go with the Henri? Or do we go with this? I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's go here. Pass the turn. Okay, so I've got the counter spell, but I don't have any blue mana to cast the counter spell. Oh, I do have the blue mana actually with the treasures now. I just realized. Sorry guys, I'm a little slow today. All right, they play the Harvester. They eat the blood token. Haven't quite figured out exactly what they're trying to do yet. Obviously, it's got to be some sort of reanimation, right? All right, let's put a 1/1 counter here. Could give them first strike with the Wandering Emperor. Or 2 1/1 counters, gains trample, but one of these would die if I attack, right? So I think I have to, let's just play this, I guess. Let's play this. Let's put a 1/1 counter. Let's give this a counter. No, let's give this a counter, because I want to double up on all the counters next turn. Let's pass the turn. We have a counter spell, so I mean that works pretty well here. I think on turn 4 there could be some sort of sweeper happening here, some sort of path or whatnot. Okay, nothing seems to be happening on that end, which is great news for us. What if we play the Prodigy for 1? I don't know what to do here, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Double number 1 counters each creature I control is pretty absurd. I think I'm going to just pass the turn here and go with the Wandering Emperor. I think that's the move. All right, we get a 2/2, which triggers the Gala Greeters. Get another treasure, which is really what I kind of need here. Let's get another 2/2 or a 1/1 counter. Let's get a 1/1 counter here.
I have got new moves to teach you.
So let's go. Damn, dude, I really don't know what to do here. That's 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that for 3. Let's get another 1/1 counter. Let's pump this up. And we send you. They could kill one of these things though, which is really unfortunate. Let's send these like this. Okay, they double up on that. That's not too much of a surprise, to be honest. If we give it 2 counters. That would be pretty cool. All right, cool. So we've got everything on the field, but man, we just made ourselves super susceptible to a sweeper spell, which is my worst nightmare right now. Gambit. Oh, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards, create a bunch of blockers. Dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine I had the counter spell for that. Darn it. If I could kill that enchantment next turn with my 1-drop, that would be pretty absurd, because then they're gonna have to take a lot of damage and sacrifice a bunch of things. That could be pretty awesome. We don't get it though. Let's put a 1/1 counter here. Let's do this. Let's put a 1/1 counter here. Let's do this. Let's put a 1/1 counter here. Let's double this. Let's go, dude. That's huge. That is such a good turn for us right there. But we don't have the counter spell, which is really terrifying. They spread the blockers out here. Sure, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll have to do for now. I do have the ability to flash in, though, a Wandering Emperor here. So I think we'll be okay, even if we get swept up here, because I could just create another body, put a 1/1 counter on it. All right, that works. Perfect. GG's. Whew. I was a little nervous there with the sweeper. I needed to keep that blue mana open for counters, but, you know, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. That works. Okay, I get to go first with a very interesting hand. I definitely think we keep this for sure. I don't have any white mana, which is tricky, but yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I love that we got new lands, by the way, man. These types of decks where we want a lot of early interaction and going fast and being aggro. It's nice to have all the rest of the, you know, lands that come in quickly. It's very helpful. I guess I could have brought in the Prodigy there on 1 as an 0/1, huh? And then Bill would put counters on it later. That's an interesting thought. We will go with the Bill, though, on 2 here. I was really hoping to pull off Bill's ability to double all of our counters last game. That would have been pretty awesome. All right. Pack leader. Are we doing some werewolf stuff here? Like, are we werewolf tribal? Because that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know how much werewolves we got in the new set, so I'd be curious to see if they've got some new new toys here. All right, we start with, I think, this. Pump the Bill. Get down the Tumblewag. Pump the Tumblewag. And we start the beatdown. Let's freaking go, dude. We got blue mana, which is great. Also white. I meant white mana. Never mind. We already have blue. What am I saying? Can you guys tell I'm nervous? These events always make me nervous at first when we first start out, because I'm playing against other streamers and a lot of names that I know, and it's a little nerve-wracking. Let's go here. Let's go here as well. Then we play this for 0. We just go full commit here. And then we create a treasure token, I think. That opens up the let's, oh, I need 2 though, huh? Cancel that. All right, so what do they got over here that's been put in the plot zone? It's a terror, which is a flying trample scorpion dragon. It's -1/1 for each card in your hand. Okay, so it's not super strong yet. They're gonna try to unload their hand though to make it much more powerful. And then they get the mole, which is gonna be able to attack twice if I block. Sure. Take action. We need some extra cards here. Okay. So we do this. I think I do this. Put a counter on this. Then we attack. Let's double the counters on this. And then we'll Wandering Emperor first strike our Tumblewag when they make a block here. Because we know they're going to make a block. I mean, they've got to, right? They got to think that we're up to shenanigans too, though. So you never know. Oh, did I attack with my... Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize I attacked with my Prodigy there. All right, so let's go with the Wandering Emperor. I did not realize I attacked with my Prodigy. I must have hit attack all there. That's my... I'm a mess right now, man. I'm a mess. All right, we lose Tumblewag, but it's okay. We take out a lot of their field here. End the turn. And then, what do we want to do? Probably just double up on all of our counters next turn and try to win the game that way. Yeah, I played this one extremely messy. Holy cow. I should not have attacked with the Prodigy there. It got through, which is nice, but could have lost it there. Another 8-4. It's a big guy. It's a big guy. All right, did they bring in their 5-5 attacker on the Wandering Emperor, or do they just leave back blocks here? Wouldn't be surprised if they leave back some blocks here. They do. Let's take action. That's a really good card to find right there. All right, let's pump the Prodigy. Let's create a 2/2, which then in turn pumps the Gallic Greeters.
May your blade strike true.
I really want to play this. Put 2/1/1 counters on something, give trample, and then also draw 2 cards would be pretty sweet. So that's going to cost a total of what? 2, 3, 4, 5 mana? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And that would put this at what? 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I take out both of these, which is not terrible. It's not what I would love to do here, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'm going to be probably making some trades here. It's all good. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to block with all 3, but if they do, that's the worst case scenario for us. We'll see. Nice. They don't block with all 3. 2 counters. Gains trample. Target creature. Yeah. This one's going to get all the pumps. Bang, bang. We draw 2 cards. Very nice. End the turn. All right, we got another bill. This deck is kind of crazy, man. Even with me misplaying quite a bit, it's performing extremely well right now. So I love it, man. The bill is so sick. I haven't even doubled up on all our counters yet either, which would be really fun to do. Don't think we're gonna have the opportunity to pull it off though. Bristly bill, kind of busted. Taking out 2 of these Andrags are... It's kind of nutty that we were able to do that with a 2/2 creature, you know? All right. That doesn't have haste, though, which is nice. They don't attack again. All right. We play the land. Counter here. Put 1 more counter on everything would be kind of cool. And then we double up the counters on everything would be kind of cool. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's finally activate Bill's ability here, which costs 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play another 2 mana spell, which is this, or I could play this. I think I'd rather go... Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do Bill's ability. Not bad at all. 1, 2. They got a block here and here. 1, 2, 3. They all get through. Yeah, I think it got lethal here. I think we've got lethal here, guys. Should get 4 damage through here regardless, I'm pretty sure. If I did the math correct. All right, perfect. Let's go. GG's, baby. Boom. This thing is so sweet. I love this deck so much, man. Okay, opening hand here is... It's a little sketch. I'm not... it's a lot of prodigies. I think we can keep it, though. I mean, can't be mad at card draw, right? It's going to be pretty good for us, you would think. All right, we see a skeleton on turn 1. Can't block whenever you commit a crime. You may pay 1 and it comes back to the battlefield. Okay, so this thing keeps coming back over and over. And we got Gallic Greeters on 2 for some life gain, which is helpful, but they're committing a lot of crimes, I would imagine, so there's going to be a lot of removal here. That's actually not a bad card to draw. Not a bad card to find there, but Gallic Greeters definitely getting picked off here. Cut down? Yeah. Cut down it is. Good old cut down. Corpse. Gonna pump up the the skeletons. All right, do we go Gallic Greeters again, or do we go with the Prodigy for 2? Prodigy for 2 would make it a 2/3. Can't really block very well. Guess I gotta go for the life gain opportunities, right? I suppose dropping a Prodigy there for 0/1 would have been okay too. Yikes. That's a lot of damage. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's lethal, actually. Okay. Yeah, we're already dead. Skeletons off to a phenomenal start here. Phenomenal start. God dang it. All right, well, we get absolutely cooked this game. Absolutely got cooked this game. Roasted. Boom, roasted. That was fast. At least it was quick, right? On to the next one. Okay, surely we can do better than that, right? All right, opening hand here looks really good, actually. Looks really good. I'm actually... I really think I am gonna get this down. No, we'll pass the turn. I really should start getting this Prodigy down early, I think, but in this particular instance, I don't think so. All right, let's go ahead and get the coast down here. Brawler comes in. Auto pay. Oh, nice. All right, definitely gonna go with this into this. And we go ahead and pump this, which pumps that. We swing in here. All right, we see a fellow 1/1 counters player here. They get their land drop, which pumps the bill, which pumps the brawler. Got a very similar path to us here. All right, that's a great card. That's a great card. I'm gonna go Prodigy though for 2. Prodigy for 2, which in turn allows me to do this. And do this. Attack in here. Double up on this. That's pretty sick, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's pretty sick. I probably should have doubled up on the brawler there, but you know, this works. This works. Yeah, doubling up on the brawler would have been a lot smarter because they had more counters on. We're down to 15 though. That's 8 damage already on the board. Brawler can grow pretty heavily here if they decide to do some nonsense. They might have Trash to Town here, it looks like, or a Wandering Emperor. Yeah, probably a Wandering Emperor, which is not great for us. Extra card. We don't really find much there. Okay. Even if the Wandering Emperor does hit, we should be fine here, I think. We go with this, which pumps up the whole field. And then we're able to put 2/1/1 counters on something as well. So even if they Wandering Emperor or something away here, we're good to go, right? Maybe we should attack with everything here. Yeah, we should probably attack with everything here. I know saddling up the Tumblewag might be pretty smart, but if they have an answer, we're cooked. You know what I mean? So, oh wow, they defeated. Okay, cool. Whew, I thought the Wandering Emperor for sure was there. Thought they had something for us, but apparently not. But I was gonna go ahead and obviously use the instant speed trash to town there to kind of hopefully get the W with the extra damage. So, good stuff. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list, and we'll be back again here tomorrow with another one for you. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this early access event and watching me play with all the other content creators that I'm sure you guys know and love. So super fun. I'm glad to be a part of it, and this one was a banger, dude. These counters are gonna be a problem moving forward, especially when we start, you know, working out and ironing out the kinks on these things. But so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you have some success with it when it comes out. But that does it for me. Huge shout out and thank you to the Mardu Mob as usual. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel monetarily every month. If you don't know, it is the membership program on the channel. So anyone who's part of that, we like to call them the Mardu Mob, and I do appreciate everything you guys do for me. So with all that being said though, enjoy your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.